Tony, I had no idea that he was in the same situation he was in. I still find out stuff. You know what I mean? Today, or yesterday, your wife told me you guys couldn't even afford the $500 product. I thought you hadn't bought it because you just didn't think anybody else would buy it. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. I didn't know that, dude. Guys, I want you to think about something here for a second, right? When he started, he didn't have money to buy the $500 product. Come up with money really quick when you lost $1,500. Yeah, amazing how that works. It's like the credit cards expand their limits suddenly without phone calls. But a year later, what do you make? Or a year and a half later, you've made $1.4 million. Year and a half after not having 500. I want you guys to think about that, right? And realize you can do anything. That's all I'm really here to say, is I believe in you, I've been telling everybody, and I'm going to tell you guys too, I am not better than you. Right? I'm not better than you. Tony ain't either. We're people like you. We walk and we breathe. Now, Tony can float and he can levitate. By the power of Jesus. Sorry, I got to poke Tony a little bit, which probably makes somebody else uncomfortable in the room, but whatever. Pray for me. I appreciate this guy more than you guys know. He was there with us, stuck with us when we've had hard times. If we've had issues, he's confronted me. He's brought ideas to the table, wisdom and experience. Who thinks he's been an awesome MC? And the beautiful thing about Tony is that he's humble. He's humble. He doesn't have a big ego about the fact that he's making more money than 99, if you take 100,000 people, there's one person making as much money as him. I don't know how to calculate that, but it's not many. And he doesn't have an ego. You know what I mean? Sure, he argues about religious stuff on his Facebook wall, and because he's got lots of time and money. Yeah, what else is he going to do with his day? You know what I mean? All he's got to do is play piano, go on dates with his wife, and argue with people. Right? Yeah, he earned it, preacher's kid. I was too, Well, a little bit different. Volunteer preacher. Yeah, Mormon, grew up Mormon. Most of you guys know that. Mormons are badass. Got one right there. I love Mormons. They won't say badass no matter how hard you prod them. They say bad tushy or something like that. We're actually going to get a bad tushy Mormon or Mormon button just for Mormons. I'm just teasing you. I wouldn't tease Mormons if I didn't think they could take it. They're great folks. My parents are missionaries in South Africa right now, actually. Right now.
Wow.
Yeah, been there for 2.5 years. They'll come to the events once they're done, and be shocked. And laugh, but hope nobody sees them. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, you can do this, okay? Tony's got this. Are you wearing your $1 million ring? He'll probably take it off. The funny thing is, I don't know how you are, but I'll probably take this off when I go home and just put it in a drawer. What's really a representation of, though? I want you guys to think about this here for a second. Then I got to jet out quick, and I apologize for having to run. This, right, is a representation of what a homeless man can do. That is a representation of what a burned out, almost bankrupt guy who's been in direct sales for 20 years and always having to slave away for commissions can do. Right? Give him a hand. What this is really a representation of is where you can be, right? What, a year and a half after making a decision? A year and a half afterwards? You didn't know how to do this when you got involved. It was totally different, wasn't it? You had some experience that transferred over. Had a lot of phone experience that now he constructs in emails, right? But that does transfer over. But the fact is that what we're doing is new. And he learned it. And everybody in here, you can learn something new like this. Look, I want to repeat this again. I am not better than you. Okay? I may have made more mistakes in some areas of my life than you've ever made. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I can do the weird things that I can do. It's just because of making more mistakes. I've probably called more leads with crappy scripts than you. with everybody except for Tony, right? I've probably wandered around in more Walmarts hitting people up about Amway than most of you, right? Maybe except for this guy here. Not kidding. I'm just randomly picking you out of the crowd. Yeah. Guys, you can do this. Look at Justin. Where was he a year ago? Broke. Barely able to afford rent in Costa Rica. It's cheap in Costa Rica. Where was he a year and a half ago? Broke. Where was I 3.5 years ago? Broke and burnt out. Right? Where was Vic 3.5 years ago? Rich. I actually don't know. 8 years ago, though, where was Vic? Broke. Busted. Right? Down to zero. Borrowed money to get started. Right? Where was Nicole Cooper? Depressed. Right? And broke. With a husband that wasn't too excited about her doing another thing. Right? Any ladies relate to that? Yeah. Right? Any husbands here relate to that? Yeah. Right? Look around. And I'm hoping what you'll see is not us saying, look at all this stuff we've done. I hope what you're seeing is, look what you can do. Yeah. Because that's what the message this weekend is all about. You guys pumped about the new blog platform? So, here's my challenge to all of you, right? In the next 60 days, do something massive. All right? For a lot of reasons. Number one, to create a story. Best thing you can do out of here is create a bigger story. Even if you're making money already. Who in here is making money already? At least something. Yeah, look around the room. Right? Who in here is making more than $1,000 a month? More than 1,000. More than 2,000. More than 3,000. Right? More than 4,000. More than 5,000. More than 6,000. More than 7,000. More than 10,000. Right? More than 15,000. More than 20,000. More than 30,000 a month. Right? Over 20,000 a month. Look around the room, folks. The only difference is people have been in longer than you, worked harder, or worked smarter. That's it. You can do this, trust me. And I wouldn't be here telling you that if I didn't think you could do it. And I think right now you could do something massive. And I don't know who in the room is going to make a decision. You never know. I didn't know Tony was going to make a decision from a random webinar that I did, but the fact is the decision had already been made because he got a little bit of results and he believed he could have more. Right? Some of you have a hard time believing in something massive. That's okay. Believe that you can produce a little. Because if you can sponsor 2 a month, you can sponsor 2 a week. If you can sponsor 2 a week, you can sponsor 2 a day. If you can do that, you can get to 100,000 a month, right? Believe in something small. If you bring in one person in the next week, it took me 6 months to sponsor my first person in network marketing. You're doing significantly better than me. Right? I had gone to 2 major events with 15,000 people. I had prospected hundreds and hundreds of people who all told me no. Sitting down, showing the plan, right? Not the best strategy anymore. Got one. Right? Who in here has done better than that? Truthfully? Right? Some of you are lying and you have done better, you just don't want to admit it. Right? So if you can do better than that, guess what you can also do better than? You can do better than sponsoring 5,000 in 18 months. You know that? My only job is to get you to believe in yourselves, to get you to believe in Tony. What he's doing is amazing. He's not going to lead you astray. He's going to stay on the straight and narrow path of righteousness, following my commandments. I just thought, wasn't that hilarious, really? I actually said that from stage. But I said it in an embedded quote, you know? I was like, and Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Hey guys, I love you, I appreciate you. I'm a little bit of a goofball, and you can do this. Good to see you, brother. Who here believes that you're going to do something now? Listen to Tony, folks. You guys know that he's going to keep you on the path? You guys know that? You guys know that he can help you get to 100,000 a month? You guys know that? And if you don't believe in that, do you believe he can help you get to 10,000 a month? All right, then we got it. Let's get at least there. And let's lock arms and fight the forces of evil, because things are just starting to get good. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Just want to tell you I love you. Guys, I got to run. I got to get out of here.
Hey, guys, if y'all will clear David Wood a path, he's got a jet. Everybody give him another hand. Thank you for coming by. All right. Fantastic. That's outstanding. All right, guys, what John's got to whisper for me?
Good. Good. How are you?